This is City Island Park. Downtown Sarasota over there. Just checking out this beautiful pier. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me in today's video. My name is Kat and this is my solid food vacation, day number 20. And it is going very well, actually. I've gotten really used to it, gotten into the flow of things. Lately, I've been busy with work, so I've been kind of slacking on the vlogging, but I wanted to give you guys a little update on how that's going. And so far, so good. I've had a few, rough spots, few bad moments, but mostly enlightening and full of energy and life. So I've compiled a few questions that I've been getting asked, and I thought it would be fun to make a response video because a lot of you might have the same questions. So the first question is, do I feel weak? And the answer is yes and no. There are bursts of energy. I feel like most of the time I have a very sustained energy, very consistent, very smooth. I don't feel like I need coffee. I don't feel like I have any afternoon crash. It's a very consistent energy from morning to evening. Sometimes I felt a little bit tired in the beginning, and I think that's just due to detox and the stuff coming out. Right now, in the last few days, I've been very consistent, very stable, and very rested. And boy, do I sleep good. I sleep very good. The next question is, how much do I spend on juicing a day? So on average, where I go to my local farmer's market, I spend about $50 to $80 in that range. So lately it's been on the lower end, but if you divide that by how many days in a week, it's pretty inexpensive from where I am. Now it depends on your location, where you shop. So I would gauge that by the prices that your farmer's market has or your store. So the next question is, what has been the hardest part so far? And for me, the hardest part was that day I injured my back because I also had a melon belly attack on top of it. That was a hard moment physically. The hardest part about juicing maybe would be the constant having to juice. I try to be very efficient. I found ways to make it very quick and an easy process. So like doing your melons before your veggies, it doesn't clog your juicer as fast, for example. And even the way I cut things, it's just becoming more streamlined. The next question is, how much weight have I lost? Am I keeping track? No, I haven't kept track. I'm gonna guess that I have lost anywhere between 5 and 10 pounds. Not that that was the goal. I want to just feel good. I want to be healthy, and I want to get rid of like that bloat. I want to maybe do a little rejuvenation, a little bit of maintenance, and just long overdue cleanse. Like I've never actually done a fast, and I know how cleansing it is. So with that, you're going to lose some weight. You're going to lose a lot of weight. The stuff that you're carrying inside weighs a lot. So first immediate weight loss is like huge and noticeable. But I have weighed myself at my parents' house. I was over there and they have a scale, and I weighed at 120, which is like my high school weight. So I hope not to get much lower than that. I'm going to increase my calorie intake with the juices. I'm going to increase the consumption of those calorie-rich juices. So that's going to keep me on track. The next question is, can you leave your juices in the fridge for a couple days? So like, can you make them ahead? And the answer is, of course. If you have a busy schedule, you could make your juices up to 2 days, maybe 3 days maximum. Because as you leave your juices, there's oxidation, the enzymes start to break things down, you lose flavor. It just changes. The flavor is a big one, and you're losing oxygen, the natural oxygen that's in there. And also, when you're filling your jars, make sure you go all the way to the rim, like fill it to the tippity top so you have very little oxygen in there. That'll keep your juices fresh longer, and of course keep them from light, keep them cold. Yes, I would do no longer than 72 hours and you should be okay. The next question is, have I seriously not eaten anything? Yes, I have been true to this. I have not had a piece of solid food at all. I've actually done a little foraging class, which I'll make a video either before or after this video. But I did try and sample things, but I spit them right out just for taste. So other than that, I have not chewed on anything, and yes, I've been staying true to the solid food vacation. So there you go, guys. Those are my questions and answers for now. If you have any more questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'd love to answer them, perhaps in another video. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going with this juice fast. I feel great, and I don't feel like there's any need to um, shorten the fast or anything right now. So I'm gonna listen to my body and keep going. All right, so I have to show you guys what I'm doing here. I'm cleaning this jackfruit, and I know this looks crazy to some of y'all. You've never seen what a jackfruit looks like. I'm going for the little bulbous little pods inside like this, and removing those other things. It's actually way easier with two hands. And I'm squeezing out the seed, which I'll just show you. There's the seeds that come out, which are also edible. You can boil them or grow them into new trees. I don't know if they're good roasted. I've never had them roasted, but yeah, you'd save the pulp. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to freeze these for another time. I'm going to make smoothies or jackfruit ice cream later on, and then I'm going to freeze the seeds too. Maybe I'll make something out of those down the road. The jackfruit I have here is a very interesting type of jackfruit. I've never had this particular type. Look how creamy this is. Like, the one I usually get is more crunchy. This has a texture of like durian mixed with like a hairy mango type of texture. Very long little hairs. And it's so good. I'm like licking my fingers and trying really, really hard not to eat this. It's so tempting. Like, the fruit wants you to eat it. So what I've done is just kind of like tasted it and spit out the pulp because I am on a solid food vacation. But yeah, how gross is this? I don't know. I don't think it's gross. I think it's fun. But some of you might think it is absolutely disgusting. But guess what? This smells like heaven here. This is like a bubblegum, juicy fruit bubblegum smelling heaven. And I'm going to have so much fruit. So yeah, I wanted to share that. So as always, guys, I left a link in the description below for John Rose's Juice Fast playlist. It has absolutely everything you need to know before you get started on your juice fast. Make sure you do it safely, make sure you do it right, and get educated before you just dive into something like this, because you need to actually be prepared, get the right juicer, and just get informed. Like, there's nothing I can stress more than that. And because it's called the hero's journey, this work must be done by you. So I hope you get inspired and give it a try, because guess what? You guys will inspire so many.